God wants you to be with this person. The name will shock you. This is very important. So listen to this right now. I am speaking to you with urgency, because this is not small, and if you turn away, you may miss a blessing that could change the direction of your entire life. I want you to understand from the very first breath of these words that I have already prepared something sacred on your path. The person I am leading you toward is not an accident, not a distraction, and not a mistake created by emotion. Comment Amen to affirm that you receive this word. If you stay with me now, you will understand why this connection carries protection, healing, and purpose woven together by my hand. When I say that I want you to be with this person, I am not speaking about shallow attraction or temporary comfort. I am speaking about alignment, about two lives fitting into a design I created long before you understood your own desires. The name will shock you because you have either overlooked it, doubted it, or never imagined I would choose someone so unexpected. I am breaking your assumptions and replacing them with my intention. What feels surprising to you has always been clear to me. You have asked me for love that is steady, for companionship that will not betray your heart, and for someone who sees the real you without fear. I heard every silent prayer and every tear you tried to hide from others. The person I am pointing to carries answers to cries you barely knew how to turn into words. This is why you must not dismiss this stirring inside you as imagination. If this is touching your spirit, take a moment to like this video as a sign that you are ready to walk where I lead. The shock you feel is not meant to confuse you, but to awaken you. Sometimes I choose the one who has been near all along, standing quietly while you searched far away. Other times I choose someone who seems different from your usual type, because I care more about your future than your habits. I am not guided by your fears, and I am not limited by your past disappointments. I am guided by what will help you grow, strengthen you, and bring you into a deeper understanding of my love. You may be thinking about your past wounds and wondering how this could ever work. I have seen every scar, and I know how cautious you have become. I am not ignoring your pain, and I am not asking you to forget what you have learned. I am asking you to trust that I can bring healing into a new bond instead of repeating old cycles. This person is not sent to reopen your wounds, but to stand with you as I close them. The name will shock you because you have placed limits on who is worthy of you or who you are worthy of. You have measured people by surface traits, while I measure by the heart. I see faith where you see flaws, and I see potential where you see uncertainty. I am looking at the long road ahead, not only the first steps. When you hear the name clearly in your spirit, you will realize that I have been preparing both of you in ways you did not notice. Do not rush to run from what surprises you. Sometimes the very thing that unsettles your expectations is the doorway to your breakthrough. I am not playing with your emotions, and I am not testing you with confusion. I am guiding you with precision because your destiny is connected to relationships as much as it is connected to purpose. The one I have chosen to walk beside you will help protect your calling, not compete with it. You have felt lonely, even in rooms full of people, and you have wondered if anyone truly understands your heart. I have watched you carry strength in public while wrestling with doubt in private. The person I am pointing to has also been shaped by quiet battles and hidden prayers. I am bringing together two stories that will make more sense side by side than they ever did alone. Comment 1111 if you believe this is my hand guiding you. This union is not about perfection, but about partnership under my covering. There will be challenges because every meaningful connection faces growth, yet I will be present in the center of it. I will teach you how to speak with patience and how to listen with grace. I will guard what I join. If you invite me to remain at the heart of it, you are not stepping into this alone. And you are not expected to carry it by your own strength. You have tried to convince yourself that it is easier to stay distant. You have told yourself that if you do not hope too much, you will not hurt too deeply. I understand why you built that wall. Because disappointment once knocked the breath out of you. Yet I am not asking you to lower your guard for danger, but to lower it for destiny. The one I am guiding you toward is not coming to break you, but to stand with you while I strengthen both of you. This connection will challenge you in healthy ways. It will stretch your patience, deepen your faith, and reveal parts of you that have been hidden even from yourself. I am not joining you with someone who will shrink your light. I am aligning you with someone who will encourage it, even when growth feels uncomfortable. Together, you will learn what it means to choose love daily under my covering. You may wonder why the name feels unexpected. It feels unexpected because you have been focused on what looks impressive instead of what carries peace. I care about the quiet steadiness of a heart that seeks me more than I care about outward charm. The person I am drawing you toward may not fit the image you once imagined, but they fit the future I have written for you. Do not ignore the small signs I have been giving you. Notice the peace that comes when you pray about them. Notice how conversations linger in your thoughts. Not with anxiety, but with calm reflection. I am not the author of confusion. And when I guide, there is a quiet certainty beneath the surface. That steady pull is my hand gently leading you forward. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something sacred about the way your lives intersect. You both have known loneliness in different forms. You both have faced moments when you questioned your worth. I have allowed those seasons not to punish you, but to prepare you. When two hearts that have been and by struggle come together under me, the bond becomes stronger than shallow attraction. I want you to understand that love under my direction is not only about romance, it is about partnership in purpose. It is about praying together when life feels heavy and celebrating together when blessings overflow. It is about protecting each other's dreams instead of competing with them. The one I am choosing for you carries strength that complements yours rather than clashes with it. Release the fear that says you are not ready. Growth does not mean you must be flawless before you receive something good. I am the one who completes what is lacking. I am the one who teaches you both how to communicate, forgive, and remain steady. This is not about two perfect people meeting at the perfect time. It is about two willing hearts trusting me enough to build something lasting. You may have already sensed their loyalty without fully naming it. You may have seen glimpses of kindness that felt rare and sincere. I have been showing you pieces of their character so you can see beyond surface impressions. Character is what sustains love when emotions fluctuate. I care deeply about who stands beside you when storms rise, not just who laughs with you on bright days. I am asking you now to lean into trust instead of doubt. Comment 1212 if you trust my direction in this season. Let that declaration be more than words and allow it to soften your resistance. When you openly place this relationship in my hands, I guard it from unnecessary harm. Trust opens doors that fear keeps locked. There will be moments when you feel vulnerable. As this connection deepens, Vulnerability is not weakness in my design. It is the soil where intimacy and understanding grow. I will teach you how to express your heart without losing your dignity. I will help you speak truth with kindness and receive correction without pride. Remember that I am not pushing you into something chaotic. I am guiding you into something anchored in me. If you keep me at the center, your relationship will not drift aimlessly. Prayer will become your foundation rather than an afterthought. When disagreements arise, you will return to me for wisdom instead of allowing pride to divide you. The shock of the name will slowly transform into gratitude. What once felt surprising will begin to feel right. You will look back and see how many times I placed this person near your path. You will recognize how many conversations, meetings, or shared experiences were not random at all. I have been weaving your stories together with patience. I also want you to let go of the idea that love must be dramatic to be real. True love, under my guidance, often feels steady rather than explosive. It feels like safety instead of constant tension. It feels like encouragement instead of insecurity. The person I have chosen for you will bring a sense of calm to your spirit, not confusion. Guard this connection from outside voices that do not understand my plan. Not everyone will see what I see. Some may question your choice because it does not match their expectations. But you are not living under their direction. You are walking under mine. And I see far beyond the present moment. Do not rush ahead of me. And do not lag behind in fear. Move step by step, praying as you go. Spend time learning each other's hearts without pressure to force outcomes. I will confirm what I begin. And I will close doors if something is not aligned. You do not have to control what I am already managing. The person whose name surprised you has also been praying. They have also been asking me for clarity, strength, and companionship. I am working on both sides of this connection. When two people seek me sincerely, I bring them together in ways that honor my presence. This is not coincidence. And it is not manipulation. There will be joy in this union that you have not yet tasted. There will be laughter that heals old sadness and conversations that open new dreams. I am not only giving you a companion, I am giving you someone who will walk with you as I fulfill promises over your life. That is why this is important. And that is why I am urging you to listen closely. Every meaningful relationship shapes destiny. And I do not take that lightly. When I say I want you to be with this person, I am speaking as the one who sees the end from the beginning. I am guiding you toward a bond that will protect your future, not derail it. There have been distractions around you that looked appealing but felt hollow. You sensed it in your spirit even when you tried to ignore it. I allowed those experiences to teach you discernment so you would recognize depth when you encounter it. The person I am placing before you now carries depth that you once prayed for but feared you might never find. I am answering a prayer that has been echoing in your heart for years. Do not mistake calmness for lack of passion. What I am building between you is steady because it is rooted in something stronger than excitement alone. Excitement fades when circumstances change, but commitment built under my guidance endures. The name that startled you will become familiar in your prayers. It will begin to feel natural on your lips as you ask me to bless and guard this connection. You may question whether you are worthy of something this intentional. I see the way you sometimes shrink yourself because of past mistakes. I see the moments when you replay old failures and assume they define your future. I am not choosing based on your worst days. I am choosing based on who you are becoming as you walk with me. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19. 000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful. Some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The person I am leading you toward has also grown through hardship. They have faced their own regrets and wrestled with their own doubts. I have shaped them in quiet seasons that no one else noticed. Just as I refined you, I have been refining them. When two refined hearts meet, the result is stronger than either one alone. This is why timing matters. If I had brought you together earlier, you might have misunderstood each other. You might have clashed instead of connected. But now you carry lessons that will help you build rather than destroy. I have aligned your maturity with this moment, so that what begins now can last. You are not called to chase this person with desperation. Desperation leads to fear and control. I am calling you to approach with confidence and peace. Let your actions be guided by patience, not anxiety. When something is ordained by me, it does not require manipulation to survive. I want you to protect your thoughts in this season. Do not allow insecurity to whisper that you will be replaced or rejected. That voice is not mine. When I bring two people together, I do so with clarity, not competition. Comment 777 as a declaration that you reject fear and choose faith in what I am forming. There will be conversations that feel honest and raw. Do not shy away from those moments. Honest dialogue builds trust, and trust builds stability. I will give you wisdom to know when to speak and when to listen. You do not need to pretend to be someone else to hold this person's attention. I also want you to understand that love under my direction requires surrender. You cannot cling to pride and expect unity to flourish. You cannot hold on to past bitterness and expect new joy to grow. Release what no longer serves you, and allow me to cultivate humility in both of you. Humility will become the bridge that keeps you connected when misunderstandings arise. The shock you felt when the name surfaced was partly because it disrupted your plans. You had imagined a different path, perhaps a different face, but my plans are not limited to your imagination. I see compatibility in areas you have not considered. I see shared values and complementary strengths that will carry you through challenges. Pay attention to how your spirit responds around this person. Peace is one of the clearest confirmations I give. If you feel safe to be yourself, if you sense encouragement rather than pressure, that is not accidental. I am the author of that peace. I am affirming that you are moving in the right direction. Do not rush to label every emotion. Let the connection breathe. Allow the friendship to deepen naturally. When love grows from friendship rooted in respect, it stands firm. I am not asking you to force a future. I am inviting you to walk faithfully through each present moment. You may notice that others begin to see the alignment before you fully accept it. Sometimes, those around you will mention how well you complement each other. Do not let outside opinions control you. But do not ignore wise observations either. I often confirm my work through subtle affirmation from people who truly care about you. There will also be days when doubt tries to creep back in. On those days, return to me in prayer. Remind yourself of the peace you felt when you first surrendered this relationship into my hands. Comment 1515 as a sign that you are choosing to trust my timing over your uncertainty. That simple act of faith strengthens your spirit more than you realize. I am not promising that everything will be effortless. Growth never is. But I am promising that I will remain present. When conflict arises, I will soften your hearts. When misunderstandings threaten to create distance, I will remind you why this began. You are not left alone to navigate this bond. This relationship will also stretch your faith in beautiful ways. You will learn to pray not only for yourself, but for someone else's dreams. You will experience the joy of supporting another person's calling. Together, you will reflect parts of my love that neither of you could fully display alone. I want you to see this as part of your larger journey, not separate from it. The person I am leading you toward is woven into the purpose I have placed over your life. They will not distract you from your calling. They will help protect it and walk beside you as it unfolds. That is why this is sacred. Stay sensitive to my guidance in small decisions. Let me shape your tone, your timing, and your responses. When you invite me into daily interactions, I strengthen the foundation beneath you. What I build slowly often lasts the longest. They are part of a story I am still writing. And I am asking you to trust the author. When you surrender the pen to me, the story unfolds with greater beauty than you could design on your own. I know you have questioned whether this could truly be my will. You have examined your feelings carefully, afraid of mistaking desire for direction. That caution shows growth, and I am pleased with your discernment. Yet discernment must not become paralysis. There comes a moment when faith must step forward instead of standing still. You have both walked through seasons that humbled you. Pride has been softened, impatience has been confronted, and selfishness has been exposed. I allowed those refining moments so that when you meet in this deeper way, you will value what you have. A bond built without humility cracks under pressure. A bond built with humility bends but does not break. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for more than 70 years until now. It is a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it is taken down forever. I want you to notice how this person treats others. Look at the quiet consistency in their actions. Look at the respect they show, even when no one is watching. These are signs of character. And character sustains love long after the first emotions settle. I care about who stands beside you in truth, not who dazzles you in passing moments. You may still be tempted to compare them to someone from your past. Comparison steals gratitude and clouds clarity. I am not repeating old patterns. I am introducing something new, something healthier, something aligned with the version of you that is growing in me. Release the shadow of yesterday so you can see today clearly. There will be moments when vulnerability feels risky. You might fear revealing too much or caring too deeply. But guarded hearts cannot fully experience the joy I intend. I am teaching you to trust wisely, not blindly. As you lean into me, I will show you how to open your heart without losing your strength. The name that startled you carries peace when you pray over it. That peace is not produced by emotion alone. It is my confirmation that you are not imagining this direction. I want you to begin speaking blessings over this connection instead of questioning it. When you align your words with faith, your spirit becomes stronger. You may notice small confirmations appearing around you. Perhaps shared values surface naturally in conversation. Perhaps timing aligns in ways that feel meaningful. I often speak through subtle harmony rather than loud announcements. Pay attention to these details because they are signs of my steady hand guiding you both. This relationship will not be built on perfection. There will be differences in personality, perspective, and pace. Yet differences are not threats when handled with grace. I created diversity within unity for a reason. When two people choose patience and respect, differences become opportunities for growth rather than division. I want you to remember that love is a choice, strengthened by daily commitment. Feelings will rise and fall, but commitment rooted in me remains firm. When you choose kindness in difficult moments, you reflect my heart. When you forgive quickly, you protect what I have joined. This is how lasting bonds are formed. There may be external voices that question your decision. Some may doubt because they do not see what you see. Others may project their own fears onto your journey. Listen respectfully, but do not allow outside noise to override my guidance. I speak directly to your heart, and my voice carries peace even when others carry opinions. Do not delay out of fear of the unknown. Growth always carries uncertainty, yet I do not call you into uncertainty without also offering my presence. When you step forward in obedience, I walk with you. You are never alone in choices. I direct. The person I am leading you toward has also been learning trust. They may not express everything perfectly, but their heart is sincere. I am working on both of you at the same time. Where there are weaknesses, I will provide strength. Where there is confusion, I will provide clarity. Comment 999 as a sign that you are ready to move forward with courage instead of hesitation. Let that declaration represent your willingness to trust my wisdom above your doubts. When you act in faith, even small steps become significant. I honor obedience more than flawless execution. You will find that laughter becomes easier around this person. Conversations will carry depth instead of emptiness. Silence will feel comfortable instead of awkward. These are gifts I place within connections that are aligned with my will. They are gentle confirmations that you are not forcing something unnatural. Do not rush the pace of what I am unfolding. Patience allows roots to grow deep before branches reach high. If you attempt to accelerate what requires steady development, you risk weakening the foundation. Trust my timing because I see aspects of this journey that you cannot yet see. I also want you to examine your own heart with honesty. Release any lingering desire for control. Love cannot thrive where control dominates. Invite me to reshape any habits that could harm this connection. When you grow individually, the relationship grows naturally. There will be days when you feel immense gratitude for this person. There will also be days when you feel tested. Both experiences are part of building something lasting. Do not interpret difficulty as failure. Sometimes, challenges simply refine the bond and deepen understanding. Comment 1717 as a quiet commitment that you will keep me at the center of this relationship. Let that number represent your promise to seek my guidance in every stage. When I remain central, unity remains strong. When I am invited daily, love becomes resilient. You are not stepping into something fragile. You are stepping into something I have prepared with care. The shock you felt at the beginning will slowly transform into recognition. You will begin to see how my hand has been present in conversations, in timing, and in shared growth. The reason this name shocked you is because you associated it with something ordinary. You did not see the depth I see. You did not notice the quiet strength that I have been building inside this person. While you were asking me for someone who understands you, I was shaping someone who already does. You just did not recognize it yet. I want you to stop looking for fireworks and start looking for peace. Fireworks fade quickly, but peace sustains you. The one I am guiding you toward carries a calm presence around you. That calm is not accidental. It is a sign that your spirit recognizes something safe. You have been asking me for confirmation, and I have been giving it in subtle ways. Not through loud signs or dramatic events, but through consistent inner reassurance. Each time you think of their name and feel steadiness instead of anxiety. That is me. Each time you picture a future conversation and feel hope instead of fear. That is me. I do not plant confusion in what I intend to bless. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There is something important you must understand. I am not simply bringing you a relationship. I am bringing you partnership. Partnership means shared responsibility, shared prayer, shared growth. It means you will both have to choose maturity even when emotions run high. This person will challenge you in areas where you still need growth. They will not do it harshly, but their presence will reveal things inside you that I want to refine. Do not interpret that as incompatibility. Sometimes refinement is the evidence of purpose. You have also been wondering whether you are ready for something this real. Readiness does not mean you have everything figured out. It means you are willing to learn. It means you are willing to stay when conversations get uncomfortable instead of running. The shock is fading now, and curiosity is replacing it. That shift is healthy. Curiosity opens doors that fear keeps shut. I want you to explore this connection with prayerful intention, not suspicion. Comment 1010 as a declaration that you are choosing faith over fear in this connection. Let that simple act mark a turning point in your mindset. When you declare faith, your heart aligns with my direction, and when your heart aligns with me, clarity increases. There is something beautiful about how your stories overlap. The struggles you faced taught you compassion. The disappointments you endured taught you discernment. The loneliness you carried taught you gratitude for genuine presence. I do not waste seasons of waiting, and I did not waste yours. This person has been waiting, too. They may not have known it was you, but they have been praying for someone with your heart. I heard both prayers. I have been weaving answers quietly. Even when you thought nothing was happening, you may feel vulnerable admitting that you care. Vulnerability feels risky because you remember what loss felt like. That gratitude is not random. It is evidence that your heart is settling into alignment. You once believed that if something was meant for you, it would be obvious right away. Sometimes what is meant for you unfolds slowly so you can value it fully. Appreciation deepens commitment. When something grows slowly, it develops deeper roots. This person will not solve every problem in your life. They are not meant to replace me. They are meant to walk beside you while I remain your foundation. When both of you keep me first, you will not demand from each other what only I can provide. There may still be days when fear tries to whisper old stories. It may remind you of past heartbreak or past misunderstandings. But those chapters are not prophecies over your future. They were lessons, not life sentences. The more you interact, the more you will notice balance. You will see how your personalities complement each other instead of competing. Where one is strong, the other is steady. Where one hesitates, the other encourages. I am also teaching you that love requires discipline. It requires choosing kindness when frustration rises. It requires patience when communication feels slow. Discipline in love is not rigid. It is intentional. Comment 1212 as a sign that you are willing to remain intentional. Let that number represent your commitment to nurture what I am forming. Intentional love grows healthier than accidental affection. You are also discovering that peace feels safer than intensity. Intensity can be addictive, but unstable. Peace may seem quiet, but it carries endurance. I am not leading you toward instability. Again, do not underestimate the importance of shared faith. When both of you turn to me during uncertainty, unity becomes stronger. Prayer will become a quiet thread that holds you together. Keep that thread strong. There will be seasons when life feels heavy. Responsibilities, work, and family demands. In those seasons, partnership matters more than romance. Standing together under pressure reveals the strength of your bond. You may begin to imagine long-term possibilities. That is natural when connection deepens, but do not let imagination run ahead of reality. Continue building step by step. Foundations matter more than fantasies. Comment 777 if you choose to keep me at the center every day. Let that declaration remind you that I am the source of your stability. When I remain central, love remains balanced. You are learning that vulnerability does not weaken you. Sharing your fears and hopes builds trust. When you allow someone to know you fully, you give them the opportunity to love you genuinely. I am also shaping your expectations. You no longer expect perfection. You value effort and sincerity. That shift protects you from unrealistic standards. This relationship will teach you gratitude for ordinary moments, a simple conversation, a shared silence, a small act of thoughtfulness. These moments form the fabric of lasting love. Guard this bond with maturity. Avoid unnecessary drama. Avoid comparing your pace to others. What I build in your life does not need public approval to be real. Continue asking me for wisdom in your words. Tone matters. Timing matters. When your foundation is built on honoring me, storms will not shake you easily. There may still be moments when fear whispers that this could fail like before. That whisper is rooted in memory, not prophecy. Your past does not have authority over your future. I am doing something new, and new things require courage. Comment 1919 as a declaration that you are releasing past disappointments. Let that act represent your decision to step forward without dragging old pain into something new. When you let go, you create space for growth, and growth is what I am cultivating here. You are not meant to analyze every detail until joy disappears. Some things must be experienced with openness. Let conversations flow without rehearsing every response in your mind. Authenticity builds connection faster than perfection. This person is not flawless, and neither are you. But there is humility on both sides. Humility allows apologies. Humility invites understanding. Humility creates room for grace to move freely. You will begin to notice small protective instincts forming inside you. You will care about their well-being in a way that feels sincere rather than possessive. That is healthy affection, not controlled. I am teaching you to love in a mature way. Be patient with the pace of this unfolding. If you rush to label everything too quickly, you may create unnecessary pressure. Allow friendship, trust, and admiration to deepen step by step. Roots grow underground before branches appear above ground. I also want you to guard this connection in prayer rather than broadcasting it prematurely. Not every developing bond needs public validation. Protect what is forming quietly. When something is nurtured in prayer, it grows stronger. You may have overlooked this person before because they did not demand your attention. They did not compete loudly for it. But what is loud is not always lasting. What is steady often proves stronger. There will be days when you both face stress from outside circumstances. Those moments will test how you communicate. Choose patience. Choose listening. Choose to remember that you are on the same side. Comment 222. If you are willing to build this slowly under my guidance, let that number mark your commitment to patience. Rushing what I am forming would only weaken it. Trust that I know the right timing for every step. I am not calling you into fantasy. I am calling you into responsibility wrapped in affection. Real love requires work, but it is work that produces joy rather than exhaustion. When both hearts are willing, you will begin to see how your strengths complement each other. Where you tend to worry, they may remain calm. Where they hesitate, you may bring courage. Balance is part of my design. Do not let comparison with other relationships distort your perspective. Every journey is unique. What I am building for you does not need to look like someone else's story. It needs to reflect my will for your life. I am also strengthening your sense of worth through this connection. You are learning that you do not have to beg for consistency. You do not have to chase attention. When something is aligned, effort flows naturally from both sides. There will be laughter that heals old sadness. There will be moments of understanding that feel like relief. There will be quiet support that studies you during storms. These are not small blessings. They are evidence of my care. Continue to seek me daily. Continue to check your heart for pride or fear. Continue to choose honesty over avoidance. The more you keep me at the center, the more stable this bond will become. You once believed that love must arrive with overwhelming intensity to be real. I am teaching you that what is real often arrives gently. It grows through shared moments, honest conversations, and consistent presence. It is not built in one dramatic day, but in many ordinary ones. What I am shaping between you is meant to last beyond emotion, beyond excitement, beyond first impressions. This person has qualities you once prayed for, but forgot to recognize. They value loyalty. They respect your boundaries. They do not mock your faith or belittle your growth. I am aligning you with someone who will not compete with your purpose, but stand beside it. There were times you felt unseen in past connections. You gave more than you received. You adjusted yourself to fit someone else's comfort. I am not leading you into another imbalance. I am guiding you toward reciprocity, where effort flows both ways. You are beginning to notice that this person listens. They remember details. They respond with care, rather than dismissal. These are not small things. They are signs of maturity. I also want you to understand that growth will continue even after you fully accept this connection. Love under my covering is not stagnant. It evolves. It deepens as you both choose understanding over pride. There will be moments when old insecurities try to resurface. You may question whether this is too good to be true. That thought comes from fear, not from me. I do not tease my children with illusions. I prepare blessings with intention. You might also worry about whether they truly see you. They do. They may not articulate it perfectly every time, but they see your effort, your sincerity, your heart. I have opened their awareness gradually, just as I have opened yours. Comment 1212 as a declaration that you are ready to receive love without suspicion. Let that action symbolize your decision to stop sabotaging what I am forming. When you welcome something with gratitude instead of fear, you protect it from unnecessary damage. This relationship will teach you balance. You will learn when to lead and when to follow. You will discover how to communicate without raising your voice. You will practice patience in ways that stretch you, but also strengthen you. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There may be external pressures, work, stress, family expectations, unexpected challenges. Those pressures will test how firmly you stand together. But if you both remain rooted in me, those tests will build resilience rather than division. I am also healing your perception of love through this bond. You are learning that affection does not have to be chaotic to be passionate. It can be calm and still powerful. It can be steady and still meaningful. Pay attention to how naturally your futures begin to include each other in small ways. You might find yourself thinking of them when planning something ahead. You may imagine their presence without feeling forced. These subtle integrations are signs of growing connection. Do not rush to secure promises before trust has matured. Let consistency speak louder than words. I am building something that will be supported by action, not just declaration. Comment 777. If you commit to protecting this relationship with prayer, let that be your quiet vow to keep me central in every stage. Prayer strengthens bonds in ways you cannot measure immediately. It invites my presence into daily interactions. You are also being taught humility. There will be times when you must apologize first. There will be moments when you must listen instead of defend yourself. That humility will not diminish you. It will refine you. The person I am guiding you toward is also learning. They are confronting their own weaknesses. They are becoming more aware of how to love well. I am working in both hearts simultaneously. There will be laughter that surprises you. There will be comfort in silence that feels safe. There will be small acts of care that reassure you. These experiences are seeds of something lasting. I do not want you to treat this lightly. What I am forming deserves attention, patience, and gratitude. Protect it from unnecessary negativity. Do not allow outside doubts to override my peace within you. Continue to evaluate with wisdom, but do not overanalyze until joy disappears. Balance discernment with openness. I have not led you this far to leave you confused. You will soon realize that the shock you felt at the beginning was simply the breaking of an old expectation. I was clearing space for something better than you imagined. What you once dismissed will become something you cherish. As you move forward, keep speaking honestly. Keep choosing kindness. Keep inviting me into every conversation and decision. I will guide you through misunderstandings and celebrate your victories with you. The reason this connection feels different is because it is not fueled by insecurity. You are not chasing validation. You are not trying to prove your worth. You are simply allowing something steady to unfold. That steadiness is a gift from me. There was a time when you would have overlooked this person completely. You might have been distracted by louder personalities or more dramatic attention, but you have grown. Your priorities have shifted. You value sincerity over spectacle now. I have been reshaping your desires so that you can recognize what truly aligns with your purpose. The name that once surprised you now carries warmth. You do not feel startled when you think of them anymore. You feel grounded. This is how I confirm things in your spirit. Not always with lightning or thunder, but with consistency. The peace remains. The interest deepens naturally. The respect grows quietly. You may still encounter moments of hesitation. That is natural when something meaningful begins to take shape. But hesitation does not mean you are on the wrong path. It simply means you are aware of the value of what is forming. This relationship will require honesty. There will be times when you must express needs clearly, instead of expecting them to be guessed. I am teaching you communication that builds instead of breaks. Clarity prevents resentment. The person I am guiding you toward is not perfect, but they are willing to learn, willing to adjust, willing to listen. That willingness matters more than charm. You are also learning to receive without suspicion. In the past, kindness made you uneasy because you were waiting for it to disappear. I am healing that reflex inside you. Consistency will prove itself over time. Comment 1515 as a declaration that you choose patience over pressure. Let that represent your decision to allow this to grow at a healthy pace. When patience guides you, fear loses its grip. I reward steady faith. There will be days when you both feel strong and connected. There will be other days when you feel misunderstood. Those fluctuations are part of growth. What matters is your commitment to return to respect. Do not measure this relationship by intensity alone. Measure it by stability. Measure it by how you feel after disagreements. Do you both seek resolution or retreat into pride? Stability is built in those moments. I am also aligning your future visions slowly. You may begin to notice shared hopes surfacing naturally, similar values about family, faith, and integrity. Those alignments are not coincidence. They are evidence of preparation. You once believed that love would arrive dramatically. I am showing you that true partnership often feels simple. Simple does not mean shallow. It means sustainable. Guard this connection from unnecessary comparison. Do not weigh it against stories you have heard or relationships you have seen. Every journey is unique. I am writing yours intentionally. The more you surrender control, the more peace you will experience. Control creates tension. Trust creates space. I am asking you to trust me not only with the outcome, but with the process. There may be conversations about the future that feel vulnerable. Speak truthfully. Do not hide your desires out of fear of rejection. Authenticity builds strength. Comment. 999. If you commit to honesty and humility in this relationship, let that number represent your promise to communicate with grace. When humility leads, unity follows. You are not meant to carry this alone. I am present in every stage. Invite me into your decisions, your conversations, your disagreements. When I remain central, misunderstanding loses power. A neuroscientist says, yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will begin to see how naturally you support each other's growth. Encouragement will flow easily. Correction will come gently. There will be balance rather than competition. The name that once startled you will soon be spoken with gratitude. You will recognize how many times I placed them near your path before you understood why. I was aligning timing and readiness on both sides. Continue walking forward with calm confidence. Do not rush ahead and do not retreat backward. Stay steady, stay prayerful, stay open. I want you to recognize something important. This connection is not built on urgency or pressure. It is built on mutual respect and shared direction. I am not asking you to rush toward an outcome. I am asking you to walk faithfully in each step. You have grown beyond the need for chaos disguised as passion. What I am giving you is calm strength. Calm strength does not shout for attention, but it remains dependable. That is the kind of love that lasts. There will be moments when gratitude surprises you. You may find yourself thankful for their presence in ways you did not expect. That gratitude is not random. It is evidence that your heart is settling into alignment. You once believed that if something was meant for you, it would be obvious immediately. Sometimes what is meant for you unfolds gradually so you can appreciate it fully. Appreciation deepens commitment. When something grows slowly, it roots deeply. This person will not solve every problem in your life. They are not meant to replace me. They are meant to walk beside you while I remain your foundation. When you both keep me first, you will not demand from each other what only I can provide. There may still be days when fear tries to whisper old narratives. It may remind you of past heartbreak or past misunderstandings. But those chapters are not prophecies over your future. They were lessons, not life sentences. The more you interact, the more you will notice balance. You will see how your personalities complement rather than compete. Where one is strong, the other is steady. Where one hesitates, the other encourages. I am also teaching you that love requires discipline. It requires choosing kindness when frustration rises. It requires patience when communication feels slow. Discipline in love is not rigid. It is intentional. Comment 1212 as a sign that you are willing to remain intentional. Let that number represent your commitment to nurture what I am forming. Intentional love grows healthier than accidental affection. You are also discovering that peace feels safer than intensity. Intensity can be addictive, but unstable. Peace may seem quiet, but it carries endurance. I am not leading you toward instability again. Do not underestimate the importance of shared faith. When you both turn to me during uncertainty, unity strengthens. Prayer will become a quiet thread that holds you together. Keep that thread strong. There will be seasons when life feels heavy. Responsibilities, work, family demands. In those seasons, partnership matters more than romance. Standing together under pressure reveals the strength of your bond. You may begin to imagine long-term possibilities. That is natural when connection deepens, but do not let imagination outrun reality. Continue building step by step. Foundations matter more than fantasies. Comment 777 if you choose to keep me at the center every day. Let that declaration remind you that I am the source of your stability. When I remain central, love remains balanced. You are learning that vulnerability does not weaken you. Sharing your fears and hopes builds trust. When you allow someone to know you fully, you give them the opportunity to love you genuinely. I am also shaping your expectations. You no longer expect perfection. You value effort and sincerity. That shift protects you from unrealistic standards. This relationship will teach you gratitude for ordinary moments, a simple conversation, a shared silence, a small act of thoughtfulness. These moments form the fabric of lasting love. Guard this bond with maturity. Avoid unnecessary drama. Avoid comparing your pace to others. What I build in your life does not need public approval to be real. Continue asking me for wisdom in your words. Tone matters. Timing matters. Gentleness matters. I will guide you when you invite me. You are not walking blindly. You are walking guided. Each step you take with calm confidence confirms what I began. The surprise that once unsettled you is now becoming assurance. Remember that love under my direction is not about losing yourself. It is about becoming more fully who I created you to be. Healthy partnership enhances identity. It does not erase it. There will be joy ahead that you cannot yet measure. There will be growth that strengthens you both. There will be peace that replaces doubt. Stay steady, stay humble, stay prayerful. What I have joined in purpose will not crumble easily. The name that once shocked you is no longer unfamiliar. It is becoming intertwined with your gratitude, your hope, and your future. You are now far from the place where this first unsettled you. What once felt surprising has begun to feel steady, and what once felt uncertain now carries quiet assurance. I have watched your thoughts mature. I have watched your heart soften without losing wisdom. That balance is not accidental. I have been shaping you for this. This connection is not based on impulse. It is based on alignment that has been forming beneath the surface. There were conversations that seemed small at the time, but were building trust. There were moments of shared understanding that you almost overlooked. I was present in those details, guiding gently. I want you to understand that love under my covering is not loud to prove itself. It does not compete for attention. It grows through reliability. It is built when two people show up consistently. Even when life is busy or complicated, the person whose name once startled you has been growing alongside you. You may not have noticed every change in them, but I have. I have been refining their patience, expanding their understanding, and strengthening their character. I would not align you with someone who is unwilling to grow. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you, starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are also different than you were in the past. You no longer chase intensity for validation. You no longer ignore warning signs out of loneliness. You have learned to value peace. That shift in you is part of why this connection now makes sense. There will still be moments when you question whether everything will work smoothly. Remember that smoothness is not the measure of success. Commitment is. When both hearts choose to remain respectful and prayerful, obstacles become opportunities for deeper understanding. I am teaching you that partnership requires daily intention. It requires choosing kindness even when you are tired. It requires choosing patience when misunderstandings appear. These choices may seem small, but they shape the strength of your bond. Comment 1919 as a declaration that you choose maturity in love. Let that number represent your commitment to respond with grace instead of pride. When maturity guides you, unity grows naturally. I honor the effort you make to love wisely. You are beginning to see that what I am building feels safe. Safety does not mean there will be no challenges. It means there is no constant fear. You do not feel like you must guard yourself at every turn. That comfort is a gift. This relationship will not remove every difficulty from your life. Both of you will still face personal challenges, but you will face them together instead of alone. There is strength in shared burdens and shared victories. I want you to keep me at the center, not only in crisis, but also in calm. Do not wait for problems before you pray. Invite me into your gratitude, your laughter, and your planning. When I remain present daily, stability grows deeper. You may begin to notice how naturally your values align in practical ways. Similar priorities about honesty, similar views about commitment. These are not dramatic signs, but they are foundational ones. Do not rush toward permanent decisions without building steady groundwork. Foundations built slowly endure longer. Allow trust to grow layer by layer. Patience protects what excitement alone cannot sustain. Comment 555 if you are willing to protect this connection with patience. Let that declaration remind you that lasting love is cultivated, not rushed. When you resist pressure, you create room for clarity. I bless patience that is rooted in faith. You are also learning that vulnerability is strength when paired with wisdom. Opening your heart does not mean ignoring discernment. It means allowing connection without abandoning boundaries. That balance is healthy. The person I have aligned with you carries sincerity. They may not express every feeling perfectly, but their intentions are not careless. I am working in their heart just as I am working in yours. God says He is aligning you with a younger partner, and the reason will shock you. It's very shocking. So, listen to God now. Do not scroll past this, because what I am about to reveal is tied to a turning point in your life that you have prayed for in silence. I am not speaking casually, and I am not offering a vague promise that fades tomorrow. I am telling you that I am aligning you with a younger partner for a reason that will shake your understanding and awaken a blessing you did not see coming. If your heart is open and you receive this with faith, comment Amen to seal your agreement before heaven. I am aligning you with someone younger, not because you are lacking, not because you are behind, and not because you need to be corrected, but because I am weaving together strengths that will unlock a future neither of you could reach alone. The shock will not come from scandal or confusion, but from the unexpected depth of purpose hidden inside this connection. You have been asking me for growth, for expansion, for new life in areas that felt tired. This alignment is my answer, and if you miss it through doubt or pride, you risk delaying what I have carefully prepared for you. Listen closely, because what I am doing is intentional and precise. The age difference is not an accident or a random detail. It is part of the design. I am placing fresh vision beside seasoned endurance. I am joining new fire with tested wisdom. The reason will shock you because you assumed you would always be the one carrying, guiding, and leading. But I am about to use this younger partner to sharpen you, challenge you, and awaken parts of you that have been sleeping for years. You have walked through battles that made you strong, but also made you cautious. You learned how to survive, how to protect your heart, and how to move carefully so that no one wastes your time. That caution kept you safe, but it also built walls around dreams that needed fresh air. The younger partner I am aligning with you will not understand all your scars at first, but their energy will remind you of who you were before fear tried to define you. Do not brush this off as coincidence or temporary excitement. This alignment carries purpose, and purpose carries responsibility. If this confirmation touches your spirit, take a moment and press the like button so that others who need this word can also receive what I am speaking over their lives. I am not playing with your emotions. I am orchestrating a shift. The shock will come when you realize that the partner will bring ideas that seem bold and even risky to you. You will feel tension between your experience and their enthusiasm. You will be tempted to correct, to control, or to hold back. But I am calling you to listen before you react, because I am placing insight in their mouth that you did not expect to come from someone younger. You have believed that maturity only flows in one direction, but I am about to show you that wisdom can be stirred through humility. This younger partner will not replace your strength. They will refine it. They will question things you accepted as normal, and those questions will lead you to breakthroughs you stopped believing were possible. The reason this will shock you is because the very thing you thought was a limitation will become the doorway to expansion. There are areas in your life that have felt stagnant, especially in your dreams and relationships. You have carried responsibilities that made you feel older than your years. You became the steady one, the dependable one, the one who always has the plan. I am sending someone younger to disrupt that pattern in a holy way, so that you can experience joy without always being the one who holds everything together. Do not let pride block this alignment. Age does not determine authority in my kingdom. Obedience does. I have placed gifts inside you that are ready to multiply. But multiplication requires partnership. This younger partner will carry a spark that reignites your courage. They will see possibilities where you see obstacles, and that contrast will stretch you beyond your comfort zone. You might worry about how others will perceive this connection. Some will question it. Some will misunderstand it. But I am not building your future on public opinion. I am building it on divine purpose. If you trust that I am leading you, comment 1111 as a sign that you believe I am aligning this connection for a reason greater than appearances. The shock will also come when you discover that this younger partner has been praying for guidance, stability, and direction, while you thought I was preparing them for you. I was also preparing you for them. This is not a one-sided blessing. It is mutual growth, mutual healing, and mutual elevation. You will pour into them from your experience, and they will pour into you from their courage and fresh perspective. I am aligning timelines that once seemed separate. Your years of waiting were not wasted. They were building depth. Their years of dreaming were not naive. They were building vision. When depth meets vision, acceleration happens. That acceleration will surprise you because it will move faster than anything you tried to build alone. There will be moments of misunderstanding, and you must handle them with patience. You are not entering this alignment to dominate or to retreat. You are entering to learn how to walk side by side. The younger partner will challenge you to release control in areas where control has limited my movement in your life. You have asked me for restoration in places that felt dry. This alignment carries restoration. You have asked me for new beginnings that do not erase your past but build on it. This alignment carries new beginnings. The reason will shock you because you will realize that what you once saw as a gap in age was actually a bridge between seasons. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script long buried in government files can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The younger partner I am bringing into your life will not arrive to drain you or distract you. They will come with a hunger to build, to grow, and to step into purpose. You will notice their drive and their courage, and part of you will admire it while another part of you questions whether it is sustainable. I am telling you now that I am sustaining what I am aligning, and you do not need to carry that burden alone. You have been strong one for so long that you forgot what it feels like to be inspired by someone else's fire. This younger partner will remind you of your early dreams, the ones you placed on hold because responsibilities became heavy. Their presence will stir those dreams again. And at first, that stirring will feel uncomfortable. It will stretch you beyond routines that once felt safe. The reason this alignment will shock you is because you assumed you had already seen the best of your growth. You believed that the most transformative relationships were behind you. But I am not finished shaping your destiny. And I do not operate on the limits you place on yourself. I am introducing a connection that will unlock hidden potential in both of you. There will be moments when you feel protective, wanting to shield this younger partner from mistakes you once made. That instinct is not wrong, but it must be balanced with trust. I will use your experience to guide, not to control. I will use their youth to energize, not to overpower. You may notice that this person speaks with boldness about things you approached cautiously. They will dream out loud in ways that feel almost reckless to you. Instead of shutting that down, I want you to listen for the wisdom hidden inside their confidence. Sometimes I plant insight inside enthusiasm, and only a humble heart can recognize it. Your life has not been simple, and the scars you carry are real. You learn through pain, loss, and waiting. That depth is valuable, and I am not asking you to discard it. I am asking you to share it in a way that builds rather than restricts. This younger partner will see strength in you that you have forgotten. They will admire qualities you now consider ordinary through their eyes. You will begin to see yourself with renewed appreciation. That reflection will heal parts of you that quietly doubted your relevance. If this confirmation is touching something deep within you, comment 1212 as a sign that you trust my direction even when it challenges your expectations. The shock will also come from the way this alignment accelerates progress. Projects that once moved slowly will gain momentum. Conversations that once felt difficult will begin to flow. You will notice that together you move further than you ever did alone. Do not mistake this acceleration for coincidence. I am the one aligning skills, timing, and favor. I am placing you both in environments where your combined presence opens doors. Opportunities will respond differently when you stand side by side. You have often felt that you carry more responsibility than others around you. With this younger partner, you will discover a shared weight. They will step up in ways you did not anticipate. They will take initiative, and you will feel relief without having to surrender your leadership. There will also be lessons for you in flexibility. The younger generation sees the world through a different lens. They move quickly, adapt easily, and question traditions that once seemed fixed. Instead of resisting this difference, allow it to broaden your perspective. I am not erasing your foundation. I am expanding it. Your stability and their adaptability will create balance. This balance will make you both stronger and more effective. At times you may feel insecure about the age difference. Thoughts may whisper that you are too far ahead or too far behind. Silence those thoughts with truth. I am the one who determines seasons, and I do not miscalculate. The younger partner will also benefit deeply from your presence. Your calm in crisis will steady them. Your patience will teach them endurance. Your faith will anchor them, when their enthusiasm wavers. This alignment is not about competition, it is about collaboration. I am weaving two different journeys into one shared path for a season of growth and impact. You have prayed for influence that carries meaning, not just attention. This partnership will amplify your impact. Together you will reach spaces neither of you could access alone. There will be private conversations where understanding deepens. You will share stories of your past, and they will share dreams of their future. In those exchanges, respect will grow if your heart is willing to embrace this shift. Comment 777 to declare your faith that I am working beyond what you can see. You may also face criticism from those who do not understand this alignment. Some will focus on the age difference rather than the purpose. Do not allow external voices to dictate internal obedience. I am teaching you that my plans often defy human logic. When I align unlikely pairs, it is because I see outcomes others cannot imagine. The shock is not meant to confuse you, but to awaken you. This younger partner will challenge you to dream again without fear of failure. They will encourage risks that align with purpose. You will find yourself stepping into spaces you once avoided. Through this alignment, I am also restoring your joy. You have been serious for so long. You have carried responsibilities with dedication, but you forgot how to enjoy the journey. Their energy will lighten your spirit. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you, starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not overlook small moments of laughter and creativity. Those moments are part of the healing I am bringing. They are reminders that growth does not always have to feel heavy. You are not losing control. You are gaining partnership. You are not stepping backward. You are stepping into a new rhythm. I am aligning you with a younger partner because your season requires both wisdom and momentum. Together, you will build something that reflects my favor and my guidance. Trust this process even when it feels unfamiliar. I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into expansion. Stay attentive to my voice as this connection unfolds. Guard it with prayer. Nurture it with humility. Allow it to develop at the pace I set. What I am aligning now will not only bless you, but will also shape the future of others who witness your unity. This is bigger than comfort. It is about calling. The younger partner I am bringing into your life carries a calling that complements yours in ways you have not fully recognized yet. Where you are structured, they are spontaneous. Where you are cautious, they are bold. Where you hesitate because of past disappointments, they step forward because they have not yet been wounded in the same ways. Do not see their lack of scars as immaturity. See it as fresh ground. I am allowing their untested optimism to soften the hardness that developed in you after years of enduring. You needed resilience to survive, but now you need renewal to thrive. The shock will deepen when you realize that I am not only aligning skills and personalities, I am aligning healing. There are wounds inside you that you have carried quietly, wounds that no one fully understood. This younger partner will unknowingly touch those areas and bring them into the light. When they express admiration for your journey, something inside you will break in a gentle way. You will realize that your pain was not wasted. You will understand that your endurance built a foundation someone else can stand on without falling. At the same time, you will become aware of their vulnerabilities. Their confidence does not mean they are invincible. They carry insecurities about being taken seriously, about being seen as capable despite their age. I am placing you beside them to affirm their worth and strengthen their confidence. If you are willing to step into this mentorship without arrogance, and into this partnership without fear. Comment 555 as a declaration that you accept the growth I am bringing. There will be moments when your instincts urge you to retreat because closeness feels risky. You have learned to protect your heart carefully. But I am not calling you into reckless vulnerability. I am calling you into wise openness. This alignment is not about losing yourself. It is about discovering a fuller version of who you are. I am refining you through interaction, conversation, and shared effort. You may notice that your routines begin to shift. New projects, new ideas, and new collaborations will emerge. You will find yourself adjusting schedules and priorities to make room for this connection. Do not resist these adjustments simply because they are unfamiliar. Growth always disrupts comfort. What feels like inconvenience at first will reveal itself as necessary expansion. The younger partner will challenge your thinking in subtle ways. They will ask why certain things must be done the way they always have been. At first, you might feel defensive. Pause before reacting. Ask yourself whether the structure you defend is truly serving your purpose or simply protecting your comfort. I am using their questions to awaken creativity that has been dormant inside you. You have prayed for fresh ideas and breakthrough strategies. I am answering those prayers through conversation. I often speak through people when their hearts are aligned with mine. This partnership will also require humility from both of you. You will need to admit when you are wrong. They will need to learn when to listen more than they speak. Mutual respect will be the soil where this alignment flourishes. Without it, pride could create distance. With it, growth will multiply. The shock will also come in the form of opportunity. Doors will begin to open that surprise both of you. Invitation, collaboration, and recognition will increase. You may wonder if this rise is too fast or too good to be true. Remember that I am the source of favor. When I decide to elevate, no one can block it. There will be evenings when you reflect on how different your life feels compared to a year ago. You will recognize that this younger partner played a significant role in that transformation. You will feel gratitude not only for them, but for my timing. Do not forget that timing is part of the miracle. If this alignment had come earlier, you might not have been ready. If it had come later, you might have missed critical opportunities. I am precisi. I do not guess. Orchestrate. At times, you may feel protective to the point of overstepping. Be careful not to suffocate the very growth I am nurturing. Allow them space to make decisions, and even small mistakes. You learned through experience, and so will they. Your role is to guide, not to control outcomes. Trust that I am also guiding them. If you sense peace rising within you as you hear this, comment 999 to affirm that you recognize my hand in this connection. You will also discover that this alignment strengthens your faith. As you witness how seamlessly your strengths combine, you will remember that I am involved in details you once overlooked. There will be laughter that feels unexpected. There will be deep conversations that stretch late into the night. There will be moments of shared silence where understanding does not need words. These are not small things. They are signs of trust building. They are evidence of alignment beyond surface level. You may find yourself thinking about the future differently. Plans that once felt individual will begin to feel shared. Visions that once seemed distant will feel attainable. Why did 583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research. And once hidden by the FBI, now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Do not rush the process. Let the relationship unfold naturally under my guidance. Depth takes time, and time strengthens roots. There may also be moments of tension. Differences in perspective will surface. Instead of viewing these as threats, see them as sharpening tools. Iron sharpens iron, and friction can produce clarity when handled with grace. Disagreements will strengthen your understanding of one another. You are not stepping into something fragile. You are stepping into something designed. The foundation is not emotion alone. It is purpose anchored in my will. I am aligning you with a younger partner because together you reflect balance. Your steadiness and their dynamism create harmony. Your experience and their innovation form a powerful combination. The reason this is shocking is because you once believed that alignment had to look conventional. I am showing you that my plans often break expectations to build greater impact. Keep your heart soft and your spirit attentive. I am not done revealing layers of this purpose. What feels surprising now will soon feel obvious in hindsight. You have carried silent assumptions about what your future should look like. You thought certain chapters were closed because of age, timing, or past outcomes. I am gently showing you that I am not bound by those assumptions when I align you with someone younger. It is not to remind you of lost time, but to reveal that your time is still active and meaningful. The shock will intensify when you realize how naturally your strengths complement one another. You may have expected tension or imbalance, yet you will find surprising harmony. Their creativity will blend with your discipline, their speed will meet your patience, and instead of clashing, these traits will support one another. There will be moments when you feel a quiet sense of wonder at how smoothly certain things begin to flow. Conversations will spark ideas that lead to tangible progress. Plans that once seemed complicated will begin to take shape with clarity. You will recognize that this is not random chemistry, but divine orchestration. You may also experience moments of vulnerability you did not anticipate. Being seen by someone who respects you, yet challenges you, can feel exposing. I am inviting you not to hide behind titles, achievements, or experience. Let this younger partner see the real you, because authenticity will strengthen the foundation you are building together. If you are willing to release the need to appear flawless and embrace growth instead, comment 1010 as a declaration of your faith in this process. There will be days when the difference in age feels obvious. Cultural references, habits, and communication styles may highlight the gap. Instead of allowing those differences to create distance, allow them to create curiosity. Ask yourself what you can learn rather than what feels unfamiliar. I am not aligning you to erase individuality. I am aligning you to celebrate it. The beauty of this partnership lies in the contrast, where you have depth from experience. They have fresh insight from a changing world. You will find that they bring energy into rooms that once felt routine to you. Their presence will draw attention in ways you did not expect. You may even notice that your own presence feels renewed when you stand beside them. This renewal is not superficial. It is spiritual. I am restoring confidence that was slowly fading. I am reminding you that your story is still powerful and that you are still capable of expansion. The younger partner will also observe your steadiness during challenging moments. When pressure rises, they will look to you for calm. In those instances, you will realize how much strength you truly carry. Do not underestimate the influence you have. Simply by being consistent, your stability will become a source of reassurance for them. In return, their enthusiasm will prevent you from slipping into complacency. The shock will also come through the way this alignment reshapes your long-term vision. You once planned primarily for personal security. Now you will begin to plan with shared impact in mind. Together, you will dream bigger. You will consider possibilities that felt unrealistic before. The combination of your wisdom and their courage will expand the horizon of what you believe is attainable. There may be voices from your past that question this direction. Memories of previous partnerships that ended poorly may surface. I am asking you not to project old pain onto new beginnings. This is not a repetition of what hurt you. This is a new chapter, written with intention. I have prepared both of you through separate journeys, so that when you meet, you are ready for growth rather than conflict. If you sense that I am leading you into something greater than your fears, comment 222 to affirm your trust in my plan. You will also notice that this alignment strengthens your spiritual awareness. Prayers may feel more focused. Decisions may feel clearer. You will sense my guidance more distinctly as you move forward together. I am teaching you how to collaborate under my direction. When you pause to seek me before making choices, harmony will follow. When you rush without listening, tension may arise. This is not punishment. It is instruction. I am guiding you into maturity that benefits both of you. At times you may feel tempted to compare yourself to them. You may notice their adaptability or technological skill and question your relevance. Silence those thoughts immediately. You carry a different kind of intelligence, one forged through lived experience. Your discernment, your patience, and your ability to see long-term consequences are invaluable. I am blending these qualities with their modern insight for a reason. The shock will also come when you see how others respond to your partnership. People will begin to notice the balance between you. They will sense that something about this connection feels purposeful. Opportunities may arise that neither of you pursue directly. Invitations may appear that surprise you. This is the ripple effect of alignment. You will learn to celebrate each other's victories without insecurity. When they succeed, you will feel joy rather than competition. When you succeed, they will express pride without resentment. This mutual celebration will build trust. Trust will build momentum. Momentum will build impact. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance. Naturally, this 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There will be evenings when you reflect on how different your mindset has become. Where you once felt limited by age or past timing, you will now feel energized by possibility. The presence of this younger partner will remind you that growth does not have an expiration date. Do not rush to label or define everything too quickly. Let the connection mature naturally. Depth requires patience. I am aligning you with a younger partner, not as a temporary distraction, but as part of a strategic unfolding. What begins as collaboration may evolve into something even more meaningful over time. Stay attentive to subtle shifts in your heart. If you feel peace where you expected anxiety, recognize that as my confirmation. If you feel courage where you once felt hesitation, acknowledge that I am strengthening you. You are not stepping into uncertainty alone. I am walking ahead of you, preparing each step. The shock will not harm you. It will awaken you. Continue to nurture humility, gratitude, and openness. Guard this alignment from pride and fear. Speak life over it, rather than doubt. There will be times when you look at them and feel a quiet realization that they are further ahead in certain areas than you expected. Their grasp of new systems, new tools, and new ideas will surprise you. Instead of feeling threatened, allow yourself to feel grateful. I am using their strengths to update areas of your life that were becoming outdated. You have relied on methods that once worked well. Those methods carried you through seasons of growth, but I am leading you into a time that requires adaptation. And this younger partner carries insight that fits this new season. The shock will grow stronger when you see how naturally you begin to trust them. Trust has not come easily to you in the past. You have been cautious for good reason. Yet, I am softening that guardedness because this alignment is not meant to repeat old wounds. You will notice small acts of loyalty and respect that reassure you. They will consult you before making decisions. They will honor your experience without feeling diminished by it. In these small gestures, I am building confidence within your heart. If you feel a quiet confirmation rising as you reflect on this connection, comment 1515 to affirm that you accept the unfolding of my plan. There will be challenges as well. Differences in communication styles may cause brief misunderstandings. You may interpret their directness as impatience. They may interpret your carefulness as hesitation. Pause before reacting. Choose understanding over assumption. I am using these moments to teach both of you how to communicate with clarity and compassion. Your ability to listen deeply will become one of the greatest strengths in this partnership. When they feel heard, their creativity will flourish. When you feel respected, your wisdom will flow freely. The younger partner will also learn from your steadiness during uncertainty. When unexpected obstacles appear, they may initially respond with urgency. Your calm presence will ground the situation. In return, their quick thinking will help you respond faster than you once did. You will begin to appreciate the balance between speed and stability. Together, you will handle challenges with greater efficiency than either of you could alone. The shock will not only be in the success you achieve, but in the personal growth you experience. You will discover patience in areas where you were once rigid. You will find courage in spaces where you once hesitated. This alignment is also reshaping how you view time. You once felt pressure to accomplish everything within a certain window. Now you will see that growth can happen at any stage when hearts are aligned with purpose. Do not allow outside opinions to distort your perception. Some may question the wisdom of partnering with someone younger. They may project their own insecurities onto your situation. Remember that I see beyond appearances. I see potential, compatibility, and calling. I am not concerned with numbers. I am concerned with purpose. If doubt tries to rise, return to the peace you felt when this connection first began to take shape. That peace was my signature. I do not mark my work with confusion. You will also find that this younger partner brings new joy into your daily routine. Laughter will return to spaces that once felt heavy. Creativity will replace monotony. These moments are not distractions from purpose. They are fuel for it. Joy strengthens endurance. There will be seasons of intense focus where both of you work diligently toward shared goals. In those seasons, you will appreciate how your different strengths create momentum. You may handle long-term planning while they handle immediate execution. You may provide strategy while they provide innovation. This division of strengths will feel natural rather than forced. The shock will deepen when you realize how much your mindset has expanded. Ideas that once seemed unrealistic will begin to feel attainable. Your vision will stretch further than before. This is not ambition for its own sake. It is alignment with calling. I am enlarging your capacity because the season ahead requires greater influence. You will also become more aware of your own emotional patterns. This younger partner may respond to situations differently than you do. Observing their perspective will help you understand yourself more clearly. There may be moments when you feel protective in ways that surprise you. Instead of suppressing those feelings, examine them. I am teaching you about care without control. If you sense that I am maturing you through this connection, comment 1717 as a declaration that you embrace the growth I am shaping. As time passes, you will notice that your confidence begins to stabilize. It will no longer depend solely on your past achievements. It will be strengthened by shared progress and mutual encouragement. The younger partner will benefit from your mentorship in subtle ways. Your advice will shape decisions that alter their trajectory. They may not always say it, but they will value your presence deeply. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, clear debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This partnership is not about one leading and the other following. It is about alternating strength, depending on the moment. There will be times when you guide, there will be times when they lead. I am teaching you flexibility. I am teaching you trust. I am teaching you how to share responsibility without losing identity. The shock will also come from the realization that you feel lighter. Burdens you once carried alone will feel manageable. Support will replace isolation. You will begin to thank me for what once confused you. What felt unexpected at first will become one of your greatest blessings. Do not rush ahead in impatience. Let the connection deepen gradually. Allow respect to grow through shared experiences. Continue to pray over this alignment. Continue to seek my wisdom in every decision. When you invite me into the center of this partnership, stability will follow. You are not stepping into something fragile. You are stepping into something formed with care. I am aligning you with a younger partner because your season requires both seasoned faith and fresh fire. There were moments in your past when you felt your influence shrinking. You wondered whether your most impactful days were already behind you. I am correcting that belief through this connection. I am showing you that impact is not limited by years, but multiplied by alignment. The younger partner I am bringing beside you carries a natural hunger to learn. They are not intimidated by your experience. They are drawn to it. Where others may have distanced themselves from your depth, they lean closer with curiosity and respect. You will notice how easily they ask questions. At first, their constant inquiry may feel exhausting, but those questions are not challenges to your authority. They are invitations for you to articulate wisdom you have gained through time. As you explain your reasoning and share your insights, you will begin to see how much you truly know. You will rediscover confidence in your voice. You will remember that your journey has produced knowledge that deserves to be heard. The shock will also come when you see how quickly they apply what you share. Advice you once gave to others that was ignored will now be embraced and implemented. Watching them grow through your guidance will fill you with unexpected joy. If you recognize that I am restoring your sense of purpose through this partnership, comment 1919 to affirm that you receive this restoration. There will also be moments when they correct you. Their perspective may reveal blind spots you did not notice. At first, you may feel resistance rising within you. Pause and breathe. Consider that I might be speaking through them. Humility will protect the strength of this alignment. I am not diminishing your authority. I am refining it. True authority is not threatened by feedback. It is strengthened by growth. You may find yourself becoming more adaptable than you thought possible. Situations that once frustrated you will feel manageable. You will respond with greater flexibility. This is not because you are changing your core identity. It is because you are allowing yourself to evolve. I am stretching you gently, not breaking you. The younger partner will also experience growth through proximity to your steadiness. Your patience during setbacks will teach them endurance. Your consistency during uncertainty will model resilience. There will be times when they move ahead quickly with excitement. In those moments, you will help them evaluate risks. Together, you will learn to balance enthusiasm with wisdom. The shock will deepen when you realize how naturally your lives begin to intertwine. Decisions will be made with consideration for one another. Goals will be discussed collectively rather than individually. You may even notice that your language shifts. Words like mine will slowly become ours. Plans that once centered on personal ambition will expand to shared purpose. Do not rush to label every stage of this alignment. Allow it to breathe. Allow trust to grow through time rather than pressure. There may be subtle fears about perception. You might wonder how others interpret the closeness between you. Release that concern. I am not shaping your life around the opinions of observers. I am shaping it around calling. When purpose is clear, external noise loses power. If you feel courage replacing your fear of judgment, comment 888 as a sign that you are choosing faith over perception. This alignment will also awaken creativity in you that you thought had faded. Ideas will surface during conversations that surprise even you. You will feel energized by collaboration. Where you once preferred solitude, you will now appreciate partnership. Isolation will no longer feel like strength. Shared vision will feel stronger. There will be days when exhaustion attempts to creep in. Responsibilities may increase as opportunities expand. In those moments, lean on each other rather than retreating inward. I am teaching you interdependence, not dependence. There is a difference. You remain whole as an individual while choosing to build alongside another. The shock will also come from the depth of understanding that develops between you. Without many words, you will sense each other's thoughts. A look or a pause will communicate more than a long explanation. This is not accidental chemistry. It is cultivated alignment. I am weaving familiarity into your interactions. You may find yourself reflecting on past relationships that lacked this ease. Instead of resentment, you will feel gratitude. Those experiences prepared you to recognize healthy connection. There will be seasons when progress feels slow. Do not mistake steady growth for stagnation. Roots deepen before branches extend. In quiet moments, you will feel peace settle within you. That peace is my reassurance that you are not wandering aimlessly, you are walking within design. The younger partner will occasionally seek your reassurance when doubts surface within them. Offer encouragement freely. Speak life over their insecurities. As you affirm them, you will realize how affirming others strengthens your own confidence. Encouragement circulates rather than depletes. You are not losing independence. You are gaining partnership. You are not surrendering identity. You are expanding. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth, verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research. This at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations. It's all within reach, but the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The shock will reach its fullness when you look back and see how seamlessly I integrated this person into your life. What once felt unexpected will feel inevitable. I am aligning you with a younger partner because your next chapter requires shared strength. It requires dialogue, collaboration, and mutual respect. Continue to nurture patience. Continue to practice humility. Continue to invite me into every decision. You once thought that alignment had to follow a predictable pattern. I am showing you that my design often surprises in order to elevate. Trust what I am building. Guard it with wisdom. Let gratitude shape your perspective. There are layers to this partnership that you have not yet fully discovered. On the surface, you see collaboration, conversation, and shared goals. Beneath the surface, I am aligning character, discipline, and faith. I am shaping both of you into stronger versions of yourselves through proximity. You have lived long enough to know that not every connection carries weight. Some are temporary, Some are distractions. This one carries substance, and you can sense it. The stability you feel is not emotional impulse. It is spiritual grounding. The younger partner I have aligned with you carries a deep respect for your journey. They may not say it every day, but they observe how you handle pressure. They watch how you respond when plans shift unexpectedly. In those observations, they are learning strength. At the same time, you are learning from their adaptability. They adjust quickly when circumstances change. They are not paralyzed by fear of failure. Their willingness to try again after mistakes is teaching you resilience in a new way. The shock I spoke of is unfolding gradually rather than all at once. It is not loud chaos. It is quiet realization. You are beginning to see how much you both needed this connection. There were areas in your life where growth had plateaued. You were stable, but not expanding. I am using this partnership to reignite movement. Expansion requires friction, dialogue, and shared vision. There will be moments when you feel stretched. Expectations may increase as success grows. Responsibilities may multiply. Do not retreat into isolation when pressure rises. Lean into communication. Speak honestly about concerns and hopes. Transparency will protect what I am building. If you sense that I am strengthening you through this partnership, comment 333 as a declaration that you embrace the stretching season. You may also notice that your confidence is no longer rooted only in personal achievement. It is being strengthened by mutual accomplishment. When you witness the younger partner succeed in areas you influenced, pride will fill your heart in a healthy way. This pride is not arrogance, it is fulfillment. It is the joy of seeing seeds you planted bear fruit. The younger partner will also find reassurance in your presence when they doubt their capability. Your steady encouragement will stabilize them. Your calm will remind them that setbacks are temporary. There may be times when your perspectives differ strongly. Instead of seeing those moments as threats, treat them as opportunities for refinement. Strong partnerships are not built on agreement alone, but on respectful disagreement handled well. I am teaching both of you emotional maturity. Impulsive reactions will weaken connection. Thoughtful responses will strengthen it. You are also entering a season where opportunities begin to align with this partnership. Invitation, collaboration, and projects may increase. This is not coincidence. Favor often follows alignment. Be careful not to let ambition outrun wisdom. Move with intention. Seek my guidance before making significant decisions. The shock will also appear in the form of inner healing. Conversations with this younger partner may surface memories you thought were settled. Instead of suppressing them, allow gentle reflection. Healing does not always happen in dramatic moments. Sometimes it unfolds in simple dialogue, shared laughter, and quiet understanding. I am using ordinary interaction to accomplish extraordinary restoration. You will notice that your outlook on the future feels lighter. Where you once saw limitation, you now see possibility. This shift is evidence of renewal. The younger partner will challenge you to revisit dreams you placed aside. They may ask why you stopped pursuing certain goals. Instead of dismissing those questions, examine them carefully. You may realize that fear, not wisdom, caused you to retreat. I am giving you another chance to move forward with courage. If you feel boldness rising within you as you hear this, comment 666 to declare that you are ready to step beyond hesitation. As this alignment strengthens, your sense of identity will become clearer. You will no longer define yourself solely by past roles or achievements. You will see yourself as someone still evolving. Growth does not end with age. It continues. As long as you remain teachable, I am keeping you teachable through this partnership. There will be moments of celebration that feel deeply meaningful. Small victories will carry weight because they are shared. You will realize that success feels different when experienced together. Guard against complacency. Continue to invest time and intention into this connection. Strong foundations require maintenance. I am not only aligning you for present impact, but for future legacy. What you build together may influence others in ways you cannot yet measure. Your example of balanced partnership will inspire those watching quietly. There may also be seasons when distance or schedule creates strain. In those times, prioritize communication rather than assumption. Do not allow silence to grow into misunderstanding. Remember that unity is preserved through effort. I will provide guidance, but you must choose humility and patience daily. The shock will ultimately reveal itself as gratitude. One day, you will look back and wonder how you ever doubted this alignment. What once surprised you will feel like destiny. You are not losing independence. You are expanding capacity. You are not surrendering authority. You are sharing strength. The younger partner beside you is not there by accident. They are part of the design for your next chapter. Together, you reflect balance that neither of you could achieve alone. Continue to walk forward with courage. Continue to seek my presence in every decision. Continue to nurture respect and kindness. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I am aligning you with a younger partner because your season demands both seasoned wisdom and fresh momentum. This is not temporary excitement. It is purposeful expansion. There was a time when you would have dismissed this entirely. You would have told yourself that the age difference alone made it impractical. You would have chosen comfort over curiosity. But I have been softening your heart for months, preparing you to receive what once would have intimidated you. The younger partner I have aligned with you carries not only energy, but loyalty. Loyalty is something you value deeply because you have felt the pain of its absence. Watch closely how they stand beside you in small moments. Watch how they defend your name when you are not present. Those small acts are seeds of trust. Trust does not grow from grand gestures alone. It grows through consistency over time. You are also beginning to notice how naturally your conversations move between lightness and depth. You can laugh freely. And you can also discuss serious matters without tension. That balance is not accidental. I am building emotional safety between you. Emotional safety is what allows growth to flourish. Without it, even strong partnerships can collapse. There will be moments when you catch yourself smiling without effort. You will notice how your mood lifts simply by interacting with them. This is not dependency. It is joy returning to a heart that had become cautious. The shock will continue unfolding as you recognize how much influence you have on each other. Your words shape their confidence. Their perspective sharpens your vision. You are not overshadowing each other. You are illuminating each other. If you feel gratitude rising within you for this unexpected alignment, comment 444 as a declaration that you acknowledge my hand in it. You may also notice subtle shifts in your habits. You are becoming more open to change. You are more willing to try new approaches. This is growth in motion. The younger partner's willingness to adapt quickly is teaching you flexibility. In return, your steadiness is teaching them patience. You are exchanging strengths in ways that feel natural rather than forced. There may be moments when insecurity tries to surface. You may question whether you are offering enough. Silence that thought immediately. You bring depth, discernment, and grounded wisdom. These are qualities that cannot be manufactured overnight. They are earned through experience. At the same time, do not idolize your experience to the point that you stop listening. I am using this younger partner to refine your perspective. When they share insight, consider it carefully. The shock will also appear in the way opportunities begin to align with both of your strengths. Situations will arise that require exactly what each of you brings to the table. This is not coincidence. When I align people, I also align circumstances. I create environments where combined gifts become necessary. There will be pressure at times. With growth comes responsibility. When expectations rise, communicate openly instead of withdrawing. Withdrawal may feel safe, but it creates distance. I am teaching you to stay engaged, even when it feels uncomfortable. You will also notice that your fear of being misunderstood is decreasing. This younger partner takes time to clarify instead of assuming. That patience is healing something inside you. You once felt that you had to over-explain yourself to be understood. Now you feel heard with less effort. That is a gift. If you sense healing taking place quietly within you, comment 111 to affirm that you receive this restoration. There may be outside voices that try to minimize this alignment. Some may label it temporary or misguided. Do not allow outside opinions to dictate internal conviction. I see beyond the surface. I see the growth that will come from this partnership. I see the legacy that may form through shared effort. You are not regressing. You are evolving. The age difference does not diminish your authority. It enhances your perspective. There will be days when you feel protective in a way that surprises you. You will want to shield them from criticism or pressure. That instinct comes from care. Balance care with respect. They are capable. They are learning. Trust them to grow. The shock will also reveal itself in the stability that forms over time. What once felt new will begin to feel dependable. Consistency will replace uncertainty. You may even find yourself planning further ahead than you once did. Long-term vision will feel realistic rather than distant. This is a sign of security. Continue to nurture humility. Continue to communicate clearly. Continue to invite me into every step. There will be quiet moments when you realize how much you have changed since this alignment began. You are less rigid. You are more hopeful. You are more open. This is not loss of identity. It is expansion of it. The younger partner will also grow through this connection. They will become more grounded. They will think more strategically. They will learn from your steadiness. You are shaping each other in ways that will last beyond immediate goals. This is deeper than collaboration. It is transformation. Guard this partnership with wisdom. Do not rush decisions out of excitement. Move with clarity and intention. I am aligning you with a younger partner because the next season of your life requires both seasoned faith and youthful drive. Together, you create balance. The shock I promised is not chaos. It is revelation. It is the realization that I can bring something unexpected into your life and use it to elevate you. Trust that I am still unfolding layers of purpose. What you see now is only part of the picture. There was a quiet fear inside you that this connection might fade as quickly as it appeared. You have seen enthusiasm burn bright and then disappear before. But I am not building this on temporary emotion. I am building it on shared growth and steady commitment. The younger partner I aligned with you is not intimidated by your depth. In fact, they are drawn to it. They recognize stability in you that feels safe in a world that often moves too fast. At the same time, you are drawn to their vitality. Their ability to pivot quickly and adapt to new challenges reminds you that flexibility is not weakness. It is strength expressed differently. The shock I spoke of is unfolding in layers. You are beginning to realize that this partnership is shaping your character as much as your future. I am smoothing rough edges in both of you through interaction. What if everything you have been taught about money is a lie? A 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million year old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, and life-changing, but the government could remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. There will be moments when life itself seems to correct you. A conversation may reveal an attitude you did not notice. A disagreement may highlight an area where patience is needed. Do not resist those moments. They are part of refinement. Refinement does not diminish you. It strengthens you. You are also seeing how naturally responsibilities are being shared. Tasks that once felt heavy now feel lighter. The weight is distributed in a way that creates balance. Balance is something you have longed for but rarely experienced. You often carried more than your portion because you did not trust others to remain consistent. I am teaching you to trust wisely again. If you feel your heart softening toward shared responsibility, comment 1414 to affirm that you accept this new rhythm. There will be times when their confidence challenges your caution. They may see opportunity where you see risk. Instead of dismissing their optimism, evaluate it with discernment.